Did you get into the Benny?
Yes, I did.
Summertime Butch. Butch is coming.
I literally just came from upstate New York.
Hey.
I was in Rochester and Buffalo today.
Hey, yo,
I went to the hair store. Like, I was out there.
Griselda bumping for
sure. Big up Warsaw, Hudson, all that.
Yeah,
I was out there. Summertime Butch.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's a nighttime feel to me.
Yeah?
It's summer, but it's summer at night.
Yeah.
It's grimy.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a mixtape feel.
Definitely mixtape feel.
The only thing I would say to Butch, a lot of these records he only did one verse on.
Yeah.
Let the young boys eat.
So here's the thing.
Let Ricky Hyde eat. Let El Camino eat. Let Heems eat.
So, bro, I was looking at it, and Black Soprano Family dropped 7 pieces of work compilations in 2024 alone already.
For real?
Yo, bro, just
where have we been?
Yo, bro. So I'm just saying. So what I'm seeing right now, is these artists getting hip to how the game's being played. And you mentioned it already with the 1.5-minute track of one verse, and then listen, they're playing like they understand the game now, right? To me, this is you called it right. It's a mixtape. This is the vibe and a flip. Because this is Benny the Butcher with the Black Soprano Family, but I think I only heard Ricky Hyde on the album.
No, there's that one track, man, my favorite one, because it felt like that mixtape era. It was Ricky Hyde, El Camino, and Fuego Bass.
So,
but like for me, when you said that, it just clicked in.
It's a flip.
Them playing the algorithm.
Yeah.
Your song's only 1:30.
Yeah. I
put that on repeat because I want to hear that over and over again.
Yeah.
That's maximizing your streams.
They know they've learned how to play the game, and they're playing the game. So go get your money.
Like,
you know what I mean? At the end
those
of the
little
day.
quick songs.
Yeah.
You notice those are the ones that have the highest stream level when you look at it.
How many times did I listen to Summer 2024? Because it's a short track, and Benny has one verse. I'm listening.
And you pull it up every time.
And the beat is hard.
You pull it up.
Like you want 3 verses.
You pull it up.
On one of the tracks, he's like, I'm only going to give you guys 1 verse. So I was like, all right, I get it. You want it, but I like it. It's a nice little mixtape.
Production is dope.
You know what? What I appreciate with Griselda on a whole, because I've been seeing video of Westside in the studio. Look, he's about to drop another banger coming soon.
Fly God.
Yeah, but the work ethic, man, it's undeniable. It's reminding me of Wayne. It's reminding me of the best at their peak, when Jay was you were just getting a bunch of music all the time. Like it's that. And the last 3 years for Griselda, actually their whole lineage has been just a lot of work at the end of the day. I'm telling you,
because
but they're on and they act like they still trying to get on.
Nah, they're eating, because when I found out about Griselda, I found out like late. There was already like 3 volumes of probably 2 volumes of Hitler Where's Hermes out already.
Okay.
And they had the duo, the Hall and Nash out.
Yeah.
And I was like, these guys are on a different level. Like, who are these guys? And like, Fly God was coming.
Same thing that happened.
Like the first record I heard, was like a crazy sample, and it was my man who posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, he sounds like a bad kid from Brooklyn. Like, I need to know who this is.
Was it Benny or Conway?
No, it was Westside.
Oh, it's Westside. Okay.
I was like, yo, he sounds like a bad kid from Brooklyn. Like, he's like a back block street. He'll tell you to park your car here. He's valet, and then your car's gone.
Yo, he does.
So, like, I had to check it out, and then when I did my research, he was already with Sky Zoo.
Yeah.
But he had already had the Fashion Rebel stuff going, so they were kind of fly. Like, he had like a jacket with a Griselda patch on it, like Griselda Blanco's face.
Shit. Okay.
Like on a varsity.
Yeah.
So I was like, who are these? And then it's from Buff. Yeah. I'm like, we grew up in Buff. Yeah. Like, BLK was our radio station.
Yo, these guys came on like wildfire, because I remember hearing about them. I remember listening to, who used to run them, and rest in peace?
K-Slade, baby.
Heavy. So I used to hear about Conway the Machine.
The Machine.
On K-Slade's show, I think it was every Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he ran Kanye once a week for sure. So I'll shout out to that. And then what really popped it for me, and I went back and then got caught up, was Gods Don't Bleed. With Kiss on it, and then from there I was like, "Oh, these guys are out of here." Because I looked at the track listing for, I think it was Hitler with Hermes like 7 or something like that, or 6 or whatever, and it was just like all like wrestling names, and I was like, yo, bro, it blew my mind.
And then he had the tape called Ringside with all the wrestling songs on it,
bro. He had a track name called like Rey Mysterio. I was like,
Rey Mysterio Jr., Arn Anderson. He got Jimmy Hart bigging him up.
Like and they got and they were getting the licensing to use.
But they were getting the legends. Like Bobby the Brain Heenan is talking on their shit.
And that's why I loved it, because you realized that there was true artistry in what they were doing. You know, it wasn't just the music, it was the fashion, the music, the style.
But is it not reminiscent of Wu? Like how Wu came in with the Kung Fu. Everything was, all their albums at the start had everything to do with the Kung Fu.
Because the comp for me was kind of like with Rockefeller-ish, but like I like the comp in the sense that like it's so gritty music. Like,
oh my God,
Derringer beats. Like you never Derringer was his own sound.
It felt really cool. You know what I mean? It felt really cool. Like it feels like upstate New York in the winter.
It does.